Every day, we talk to ourselves in our mind, right? And we always, we say to ourselves either, we're going to have a good day or a bad day. Recently, I've had to step my game up, okay? I don't like to admit it. I don't want to admit it, but I've had to work on some outside shit that has nothing to do with YouTube, okay? And it fucking sucks. I don't want to do it. But I do it anyway. And you know what I do before I do it? And I have to do it if I'm going to do what I do here for you guys. If I don't, we don't have this. So every day that I get into that, I talk to myself. I say, you know what, Kanye, today's going to be a great day. Sometimes it's a lie, but I do it anyways. Because it actually feels good, right? And then you start positively talking to yourself more and more, right? Too many people fear things. Fear is a made-up concept of society, right? Let me give you an example. You sit there, like, oh, if I give this speech, then you follow it with a negative thought. People won't like that speech. Or, oh, if I ask this girl out, you follow that up with a negative thought. Right? That's not okay. You need to follow it up with a positive. But here's another problem that we face every single day. How do you put a positive thought instead of a negative thought? How do you turn a negative thought into a positive thought? Right? You know, you can train your mind to start thinking positive, but not right away. It's going to take time. It takes habit. It takes discipline. And don't worry, guys, we're going to get into discipline very soon. A lot of the conversations that we have about discipline is probably going to be the most important speech that I give on this channel. But right now, we're talking about how to turn a negative thought into a positive. Okay? I have a story for you guys. It's a great story. I must say that it hit home when I heard the story. It reminded me of my family. And let me know if it reminds me of your family. Right? So, how do we turn a negative thought into a positive thought? There was this old Asian farmer, right? And his crops die. Okay, some plague, famine comes in, crop die. Okay, the village comes to him, and they say to him, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Your crop has died." And you know what the Asian farmer says? He says, maybe, but maybe not. Right? A couple weeks go by, and he's at the village shopping. Instead of working at his farm, normally he'd be working at his farm. But he meets a woman, falls in love, and gets married. And he wouldn't have got married if it wasn't for his farm dying. In fact, the wife he marries was a rich family with a horse breeding company. So now he's a farm on the, farm hand on the horse company, and him and his chick have a kid. And the kid wants to ride horses. So he's riding horses. One day, the horse gets in an accident. The kid breaks his leg. The whole village comes along and says, "Oh, that is so horrible. Your son has a broken leg." And the farmer says the same thing he said last time. Maybe, maybe not. Within 4 days, the military came through their camp and said, "We need every able-bodied young man to fight in the war. Just not him, because he has a broken leg." Do you see what I'm trying to say, folks? Is that all of our negative thoughts could turn into something amazing, but we don't even think that far. Why? Because we're programmed to think the negative thoughts that society has taught us to teach and learn and think. And I refuse that. I don't accept that. I want us all to start thinking of the positives that we can live in life and apply it. Every time you're afraid of something, every time you think something is horrible, like today, Sauce can attest to this. He was in a conversation with me. I'm saying to Sauce, I really don't want to go out today. I don't want to work. I really don't. I just want to be here with you guys. I want to do this. In my head, I had to lie. I had to convince myself that today was going to be a great day. And how did I do that? I said, you don't want to go out, but what if you meet somebody special? What if you meet somebody rich that wants to sponsor your whole entire platform? What if you met Elon Musk, right? I said, oh, you have a Tesla there. I like that. I'm like, oh, who are you? That's exactly what I'd say to Elon Musk if I met him. Anyways, point is, I need you all to dig deep and think about the things that you're thinking about negatively every single day. Switch them around to how they can become positive and just dwell on those things. I can't tell you how many times I've had to fucking lie to myself and say, today's going to be a great day, but you know what? That lie turns into fact, turns into reality more times than not. I had an amazing day today. But if you were to be here with me and Sauce this morning, it wouldn't have sounded like that. It would have sounded like I was about to have the worst day in history. Point is, I didn't. My advice to you all, you need to talk better to yourselves. And you need to turn that frown upside down by changing the wording of what you think could happen and make it something that will happen. You see, I am faced with it every single day. I sit here and try and entertain you all while knowing there are millions of other people wanting what I do. You know how many people want my job? You know how many people want to be just like me? You know how many people are already like me and have that job and want to keep me from getting that job? The only way that I succeed is if I am more hungry than them, if I work harder than them, and if I am more original than them. So, every single day I think upon myself, how I can improve my performance for you all. Because at the end of the day, this is my passion. I want to entertain, I want to motivate, I want to move the world. Even if I don't take over the world. What would happen if I motivated the man that did take over the world one day? It'd be because of me. So I'm going to try every single day to move you all. To get you off your asses and become the greatest version of yourselves humanly possible. Because at the end of the day, you're all great. Humans can accomplish anything in the entire universe if we put our minds to it. Society teaches you don't put your mind to it. Society says this is where you're at. Stick to it. Be average. I refuse. And so should you. Anyways.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Good man. I'll be right back, guys. Listen to Digger. Hopefully he doesn't say anything too ridiculous, but I trust him. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I must say, it has been quite the pleasure to be here with y'all. Now, today I'd like to open up with a little... Let's choose a subject. Let's choose forgiveness, relationships, and let's just look at the world and the way the world is.
Yep.
Now you be quiet. You be quiet, big boss. I'm talking. And nowadays, I know everybody, you're looking around and you see your neighbors and you see everything and it's kind of hard. You gotta forgive them. You gotta wave at them and smile. Maybe offer them some sugar or a pie. You know, rake their yard, pick some trash up. Get off your couch and do something. Do some push-ups. Go for a walk. You know. And don't judge people too hard, because however bit of hard as you judge others is exactly how hard you will be judged. And therefore, a very long-lasting, forgiving relationship has to do with forgiveness. And that's just with the eyes as well. When you look at people, forgive them for the way they look and the way they think. You know, there's too much violence, there's too much division. And that's because people judge too much. They're too harsh, not forgiving enough. And so just take these words to heart with you tonight, or this morning, or this day, whatever time in the world it is for you. And just know that supervillains are out here, and we love you with all of our hearts. And with that, I can hear Kanye coming back. I'm going to pass the mic back to him.
I'm back.
Hell yeah.
What did I miss?
You'll see when you rewatch it.
I will rewatch it because I have to make a clip tonight of my motivational speech, and I'm going to be giving the motivational speech after Digger's speech.